Hi guys, it is January 2019, finally. I don't know what was up with December, but it was just a horrible month. I mean, luckily Christmas turned out great, but up until then it didn't really feel Christmassy and stuff like that. So I'm just glad it's over and we could start fresh, and it's 2019, which is so exciting to say because this year is going to bring so much good and joy into our lives. I wanted to share with you guys our budget that I've been using. So this is how I've been doing it, and then I want to show you our new 2019 budget that is going to be way more in depth because we're going from renting to own our house to now taking out the loan ourselves. So we need to have all our stuff ready to go and ready to present to the banks. So this right here is how I knew how much I needed for each paycheck. So we got paid twice a month, and right here would have the breakdown of our average bills, our food, and gas. So I would just look at this number, subtract it from the bills, there we go. Same with the 15th. Our 15th was our bigger check, so it has all our expenses, more house stuff, anything we needed for the kids, and a little bit of spending money. So again, I would just look right here and call it good. Now, I want to show you also how I kept track of what I paid and when I paid it. So I would just flip to one of the pages, and over here is where I would actually have everything broken down. Like, okay, I paid, let's see, I paid cable, I paid the phone, I paid the rent, I paid the gas, all that stuff. So this right here is where I actually marked down what I paid and subtracted and knew what was left and all that stuff. And then I would try to do monthly recaps, but it wasn't really working out in this book. So right here they kind of have a drawn up budget that you could just fill in. I wasn't sure what the word would be called, outline I guess. But it just really wasn't working for me. I didn't really use it, didn't really look back on it. When I did look back on it, it was just kind of all scattered and I had to figure stuff out again. So I started using this monthly overview where I just kind of broke down. This is for our credit cards or debit cards, any sort of swiping action we did. The categories are broken down into groceries, fast food, bills, and spending. And then of course there's special occasions down here if there's like Christmas, birthdays, anything like that. And then how much gas we used. So this right here was still not giving me the exact numbers that I wanted because like I said, this was for the card. I do use the cash envelope system, Dave Ramsey's cash envelopes. So I would have individual envelopes for each section, for our spending, for our gas, for groceries, which I budget about $200 every paycheck, so about $100 a week for a family of 4. So this monthly overview wasn't exactly giving me the right numbers I needed for what was being swiped and what was using cash. Even though I was supposed to use only cash, the gas station I go to, Costco, they do not accept cash, so I had to use card for that. If all of a sudden my husband went grocery shopping but I had the cash and he was stopping on his way home from work, he would swipe the card with that, and I would get caught up and not deposit the cash or have to run out and deposit the cash, and it was just like a big hassle. Honestly, it was a hassle. I mean, it helped me a lot to get our budget going, but this year I'm stepping it up. So this year, I have an outline right here because I have not been able to find any sort of planner, which I love planners, by the way. Okay, I have a lot of them that are just scattered throughout my house because I try them, I use them, and then they don't stick. So this is the Invest in Yourself. I got this at Michael's and I absolutely love it. But like I said, it's just really not working out for me. So now I'm gonna have to make my own. And this is gonna be the page outline and our 2019 budget. Oh yes. Now this is going to be for each and every paycheck. So each and every paycheck, let me scoot over a little bit. So each and every paycheck I will have income. So what our check is, what cash we have on hand, the amount left in the bank, if there's an amount left on our secure credit card, just so we know for emergencies, and my aesthetics account. I do work body waxing for A spa, I do it twice a month, so every other Saturday. So I just like to use that account money more for my husband's spending for lunches and stuff like that, his little spending amount, just to kind of not even have to factor that into the budget. So then from all the income, I will have the expenses. So this will include our monthly our expenses, as well as the spending, the food, the gas, all that good stuff. And then I will have how much the total is that I budgeted for, what the expense total is, and what is left. So for instance, with this check, we had $282 left. So now I can split that up down here. I'll have a savings area. So our emergency fund, my son's birthday, my daughter's birthday, and Christmas. So Christmas, to have $400 by Christmas, we only need to put, what was it? I believe it was $17 or something like that, a paycheck. So, oh yeah, look at that. There it is. See, I'll have that on there too. So everything that I need. This will be our goal, what was added that check, and what the ending amount is. This will be when it needs to be paid by. And then each check, what the denomination needs to be. Denomination. Did I say domination? Denomination needs to be. And then, of course, we're going to have debt, because this is the major thing. So the debt, we only have our last student loan and our truck payment. We did pay off our car, but it was kind of falling apart, so we needed to get a new one. So now we have that payment, but honestly, we've had it a couple months and we're already down a couple thousand, so that's pretty amazing. Student loan number 3, it'll give the amount, the interest, the minimum payment, the due date, and what we actually paid, and any notes. So if I need to put automatically coming out on the 10th or something like that, or confirmation numbers, anything like that, I'll have on there. And then this will be this check's overview. So this will be done after this was the 30th, so after the 15th. So on our next payday, I'll fill this out. So this way I could actually calculate exactly how much we spent, how much on food, how much on gas, and not have that just budgeted, but see the exact numbers. So then I'll have that minus the expenses, and then this right here stays in the account to the next check. So starting the following month, when I come up here, amount left in the bank, this should have some sort of number, because although it's highly recommended to budget all the way to 0, I don't like that, because I know how there's slip-ups. There's, oh, we just need $3 here, and oh, we just need $5 here, which is not good, but realistically, it happens. So I don't ever budget my account to 0. With this budget right here, it leaves about $50 in the account. So it's not much left in the account, but it's enough that if something happens or we decide to order pizza or something like that that wasn't budgeted for, we will be okay and not hit negative. So that is it. I just wanted to share my budget versus my new budget with you guys. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, please let me know, and I will do another budget video on Friday. Okay, I'll see you then. Bye.